go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Scanning the field, it's Harris. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. Oh, there's a stiff one. And the broken tackle there produced. Solid game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Handing off on the draw play. 1st down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Knowles. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, right back to the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. State offense heads back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Split backfield here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they're running on the toss. Fights through a tackle.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision?
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a second down play. The ball handed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. He could go at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's 4. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Game moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First time coming up from the 46. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's 4.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Second down after that previous play. Running back with the football. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here.
Touchdown, LSU. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. High completion makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Harris. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Ford. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Seminoles. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and
10. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a man. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Let's go, let's go.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The sure hands. It's Ford. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Trying to get to the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes a quick catch. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
1st down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? To throw, it's Harris. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Pass caught, second down now.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. LSU has moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So back to their own 9-yard line at 2nd and long. To the air, it's Harris. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. It's QB sneak. Big lead, probably 4-down territory. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now they'll set up for the point after. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. State offense heads back onto the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half. A tough strategy here. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Harris. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Crucial third down play right here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
The defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He's got room to run. He's got the first down and still motoring. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. It right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Well, the Play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. The comeback is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
So, second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Gets made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Keeps it on the draw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. That's enough to move the sticks and get him a first down at the 41. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this 4th down. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And this game is now dead even.
What a comeback by this offense to give them the lead with under 30 seconds to go. An extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Returner decides to field it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ford. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.